Hello, my fabulous artists. For this lesson, you will learn how artists carefully observe their surroundings and objects to get ideas for their art making. You will be challenged to observe ordinary objects from your home, just like the scissors you see here, and envision or imagine what else they could be. You will observe an object carefully, looking at the shapes, colors, and details, thinking of what else it reminds you of so that you are able to create a piece of art that transforms your ordinary object into something completely different. To clarify what you're being asked to do, let's look at our learning target. You will create a work of art by observing or looking carefully at ordinary objects and imagining what else they could be. The success criteria checklist shares what you need to make sure you do to be successful with this assignment. So first, you have to discover how other artists use ordinary objects to make art, which we will start on the next slide. So before we go over the rest, let's get this step done together. Here we see the work of three artists, Christian Mensah, Jesuso Ortiz, and Victor Nunez. These artists use ordinary objects to inspire their imaginations and turn them into something different and exciting. You may have some of these objects in your home too, like a paintbrush, craft pom-pom, or a pen cap. Jesuso is known for creating very simple yet beautiful drawings around the outside of objects. By leaving that large empty space around the outside of his drawings, the viewer's attention can focus on those small centered details of his work. Victor enjoys the challenge of creating multiple drawings from a single object. This is a great exercise for our brain and our imagination. We can try to see things in more than one way, working like this. Christian enjoys drawing around objects on paper, but also enjoys adding his handmade drawings to images digitally using different computer programs similar to Photoshop. So he takes a picture of his hand drawing and puts it into the computer to Photoshop it over other images. Artist Vincent Ball not only likes to be inspired by ordinary objects, but he uses their shadows as part of the art. And because shadows are created by light, these drawings often have to be made quickly before the sun moves and the shadows change. Vincent enjoys this challenge to work quickly, which can help avoid overthinking and changing the mind when you're working. This may be a good challenge for you if you tend to work more slowly and struggle to finish work on time. Sean Charmants, he is an artist also inspired by ordinary objects, but his process is a bit different than other artists because he uses only digital technology, no pen and paper. As you can see, Sean likes to turn ordinary objects into characters, and he does so by using animation software and simple digital line drawings. To create artwork like Sean, you can simply take a photograph of the object that you want to work with using your laptop camera, and then upload the picture into a program like Paint. You guys should have some version of Paint, either regular Paint or Paint 3D on your laptops. Okay, and then you can draw right over top of the picture like he does. Okay, so now that we have completed step 1 of the success checklist together by discovering how artists use ordinary objects to make art, let's see what else we have to do to be successful, and then you can complete your assignments. Number 2 on the checklist says you have to gather and observe an ordinary object or objects from your home. So you want to find small, random objects from around your house. Look closely at their shape, colors, and details. Number 3 says to use your imagination to envision what else the object could be and decide what you will turn it into. Think about what the shapes and colors remind you of. Number 4 asks you to place the object on a paper and draw around it. Or maybe you use a digital drawing tool like Paint, first photographing the object and then drawing over top of the image in the Paint program. After you complete your art, you want to follow the standards for turning in your artwork. First, you will take a picture of your art with your device, and then you will give it a name or a title, just like Dory named Squishy in Finding Nemo. Number 6 asks that you make sure the picture of your art is only a picture of your art, not your couch, not your table, nothing around it, just your art. You do not want to see anything else around your drawing, and this may require you to crop your picture. If you do not know how to do this, please watch the video tutorial I have in the resources section. Finally, make sure you post your cropped picture of your art and the title of your art to the challenge post in the discussions section. Do not send this artwork to me in a private message. It should always go to the discussions section. All right, that is all, and I hope you guys have a great time getting creative with this assignment, and I'm excited to see what you come up with. Happy art making!